The invention of the bolt-action rifle changed how war was fought. Previous muzzle-loader or breech-action rifles were quickly outmatched by the rapid increase in rate of fire available to these new weapons. Few weapons have made their mark as tools that have changed the world. Even fewer have remained in military service for over 100 years. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Shadox, and this week on the Armory, we will be taking a look at the starting weapon for the recon class, the Lee-Enfield No.4 Mark I. This video will help you understand the weapon, its strengths and weaknesses, and give you some guidance on how best to utilize this firearm. Let's get started. Even though the Lee-Enfield is the starter weapon, it boasts some pretty powerful advantages over the other bolt-action rifles in the class. The Lee-Enfield has the largest magazine capacity out of any of the sniper rifles at 10 rounds capacity, while also having the fastest rate of fire with a base 71 rounds per minute. However, this weapon does have its shortcomings, including the slowest muzzle velocity of the bolt-action rifles at only 500 meters per second and a slightly longer reload, mainly due to its increased magazine size. The low velocity means that you will need to compensate your shots more for range and lead moving targets far more than other rifles, causing you to take more time lining up your shot and oftentimes either missing the target or dying as a result. Muscle memory can help with this, but just be aware that it will take some time to become adjusted to this weapon. The large magazine and fast rechamber times will help you out in this regard. You can make quick follow-up shots and engage enemies on objectives much quicker. When you do run out of ammunition, reloading can be either fairly fast or excruciatingly slow, depending on how many rounds you have left. For this weapon, it takes 1.8 seconds to reload one stripper clip of 5 rounds, for a total of 3.6 seconds. However, if you decide to reload at 9 rounds, then you will use 1 stripper clip and 4 individual rounds, bringing your total reload time up to 4.8 seconds at half a second per individual round. So make sure you try to reload at the 5 or 10 round mark. Before we move on to specializations, let's take a quick look at the Ttk chart for the Lee-Enfield. I do realize that Ttk charts don't really apply themselves very well to sniper rifles, but this can make it easy to understand just how powerful headshots are in this game and why first shot accuracy is paramount. So this chart has 2 lines. The lower blue line is for the headshots and red line is for body shots, which do require a follow-up shot. This chart does take bullet velocity into account, and if you want to learn how to make your own Ttk charts, click the card in the top right hand corner of the screen to watch my Ttk video. As you can see, there's a huge difference between the 2 lines. Snipers are either the best killing weapons in the game or the worst, and it all comes down to your first shot accuracy. By the time you take your shot, rechamber, and line up your follow-up shot, your target may have gone out of sight, healed up, or worse, killed you while you were rechambering. Since the Lee-Enfield is a starter weapon, you will find specializations already equipped. These focus on improved aim accuracy of the weapon while standing and moving, and just like the other classes, once you hit rank 4 with the weapon, you will be able to reset it and choose new specializations. Let's take a quick look at what specializations the Lee-Enfield has to offer. Quick aim for 33% faster ADS time, quick reload for 15% faster reload times, custom stock for reduced min spread while moving and aiming, sling and swivels for 15% faster weapon switches and ADS time from sprint reduced by 16 milliseconds, lightened stock for 60% faster movement speed while aiming, machined bolt to increase your rate of fire to 84 rounds per minute, bayonet which can come in handy in close quarters, and finally variable zero, which will allow you to zero your rifle at 60, 150, and 300 meters. Now, unlike the other weapons that we have reviewed so far, the specializations cannot be based on recoil and spread since the weapon is single shot. By the time you rechamber your next round, the recoil will have almost completely died down, and assuming you are not moving, your shots will always be directly on target. Keeping in mind, what specializations did I choose, and which ones are best for you? First off, here are the specializations that I personally chose, and would recommend. These are quick aim, custom stock, lightened stock, and bayonet. While the faster rechamber time can be appealing, I believe that it can easily lead to sloppy marksmanship by allowing you to shoot faster than the spread will reset. This can lead to missed shots and encourages players to rush their shot rather than taking the time to line up and go for a headshot. The custom stock will allow you to have lower minimum spread while shooting and moving, which can be useful when engaging other snipers at a distance and making yourself a hard target. The lightened stock will also help in this regard, as moving faster while aiming will allow you to pie corners faster and allow you to move out of cover, take a shot, and get back behind cover much quicker. As for the last specialization, I personally chose bayonet. I'm of the mindset that developing muscle memory for range compensation will be nearly impossible for most when you're constantly changing the scope 0. The bayonet can act as a cheesy last-ditch effort to kill someone pushing you, so to me this has marginally better use than the variable 0. However, this can be personal preference, and if you want the variable 0, by all means, take it. Overall, the Lee-Enfield is a great rifle, and has amazing potential for those with the skill to back it up. At the same time, its ammo count and rate of fire make it forgiving for those who are still learning how to be accurate, myself included. I don't want you to think that I'm the best sniper ever, not by a long shot. First shot accuracy and snapping speeds are two areas where I am personally still working on improving, and this rifle has really helped me improve just over the course of these mastery assignments. My name is Shadox, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.